Um, hey guys, this is really a shock to me because this morning I woke up to see a message that Ryan James, aka 3 Pac, was hospitalized after drowning or being underwater and passing out or something. But he was on life support, and recently, like half hour ago of recording this, there's been announcements that he will be taken off life support tomorrow. And to be honest, I didn't hate the guy. I mean, sure, a majority of people didn't hate the guy himself. They hated his music, but I'm just saying for everybody out there who has disliked him at least once, please just be respectful to him. We're about to lose, if there's no miracle. We're about to lose one of the guys who is most successful in like the YouTube rap business. He has gotten a faithful community. He has gotten quite an amount of, I just don't know what to say. I mean, even though I never met Ryan James or never met 3Pac's character, I can just say that if I had met him, I would have I would have loved the hell out of I would have loved the hell out of what he said or what he would have said. Which I mean by that is, if I had ever met him, I would have liked meeting him. And that's actually what I wanted to do when I got into song reviews. I've wanted to like meet the guy one day and see the person behind the name, you know? And now I don't get to do that, but this video is not about me. This video is about 3Pac and Ryan James. And like I said, I'll just read, I'll show the tweet, but I'll read it as well. By Judy Cerda. So this is an actual thing going on. Update again. I hate to post this, but so many people are writing to me, and it's only fair that you all should know the truth. I visited Ryan at the hospital tonight for the last time. He looks so good and clean that it's hard to believe this is happening. The bad news is he will be taken off life support tomorrow, as he has been declared brain dead. I am so sad about this, and I know it was a hard decision for his family to make, but there is no hope of recovery. We are losing our 3Pac. I am so very sorry and appreciate all your well wishes. I am in shock too, and I find this is a real tragedy. I've talked to him for a while on the chance that he could hear me, as sometimes people who are comatose can hear. I've told him how much we all love him and miss him. I asked God for a miracle several times today, but unless a real miracle happens, we'll be losing him tomorrow. I'm fairly certain that Ryan James was a really cool guy. I've heard a lot of people say cool things about him. Even if they didn't like his music, they liked the person who made the music. I mean, he would have been a really funny guy if you just got to know him. I'm sure of that. And I'm sure a lot of people could back me up on that if they've met him. It's really hard to hear about the loss of somebody who has actually been influential in starting up your own YouTube career. I mean, if it hadn't been for the first review I've ever done on 3Pac, I would not have done song reviews. If it hadn't been for him, basically, I would not be on YouTube. And I know that's kind of a out of taste thing to say because this is about him and not me, but I owe a lot to him, even if he didn't know it. And it's just really hard to see him go, even though I've never talked to him. We never talked or anything in any context, but it's really hard to see this guy who's made countless rap videos, which yes, you can agree, they were fairly stupid, but they were also funny. They they actually cheered up a lot of people in some way. I mean, some of his videos gave me a smile once in a while, and the smiles are kind of what people need to get through the day. I just don't know what to say, really. I only have one more thing to say. To all of you people who are saying that 3Pac deserved to die, or good he's dying, or good he's dead. For all you people who say that, what the fuck? I mean, seriously. Do you know how out of taste that is? Imagine going to like a funeral and just saying, even though I didn't know the guy in real life, I'm fairly certain that he deserved to die. How tasteless is that? And before this, that would have been just random hate, you know? I mean, that was the average stuff you saw in every YouTube video. But after this, no, that's not going to be acceptable. Like, by anybody. Social standards, nothing. 3Pac, even though he wasn't liked by you, he was still a human. Ryan James was still a human. Despite the delusions of grandeur that the community acted, despite the delusions of grandeur he gave himself, he was still human. And he knew that. The best part is that, like, he was doing what he wanted to do. And that itself is an inspiration. He pressed on despite the haters. He didn't bow down to any hater talk. He didn't bow down to any negative criticism, really. In fact, he just used that to get more popular. Three Pac has been an inspiration to me through my YouTube career. And I've said this countless times before, but it is really hard to see this tweet and to see him go, or hear about him going, when that guy has been such an impact on my YouTube channel and my life as a result of that. So please, just be respectful, be kind. Rest in peace, Ryan James. Rest in peace, 3Pac. Rest in peace, Silverback. Rest in peace. You deserve it. To Ryan James, if you're watching this in an afterlife, because I don't know how afterlife rules go, but if you hear this, I truly hope you are in a better place. I truly hope that you are in a place that you enjoy the hell out of, even more than life here. You really deserved it, man. Goodbye.
In life, if you care about what other people think about you, son, you're giving them power, son. With that power you're giving them, son, you're already defeating yourself, son. In life, you gotta make choices, son. You gotta make these choices quick, son. serious, son. This shit ain't jokes, son.
THC! 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 Yeah, son, don't give a hoot!